Am I okay? Is this like okay? Do you think I'm losing my mind? Still have a broken wheelchair. Still waiting for a call back from New Motion on when they're going to come and fix his chair. I think I'm going to make some cookies. I just wrote an outline, episode 17. Here we go. It's kind of a long one. Well, not really. I made the words big. Episode 17 of the podcast is going to be the topic of on the topic from the last 2 episodes. I've been talking about tools, just things that have helped me in adapting, and I started talking about communicating and asking for help. And it's quite a kind of complicated topic when you start to get into all of the layers beneath why people don't ask for help and why people don't communicate and should. But I think it'll be pretty good. I just go with what comes out of my head, so I hope you'll like it. Anyways, I'm gonna go make cookies because I want to bring some over to my father-in-law and my mother-in-law. And I need to move around because I'm stiff. Hello, welcome to my living room where I am standing in the dark. I feel like I need to stay in the dark because I found out my electricity bill was $400 a month. Lordy, no, I need a light right now. I spent most of today on the phone with bills, you know, like sipping oil and Eversource Electric and oh my gosh, who's the other one? Spectrum. But I did find out that when I talked to Spectrum that we qualified for the Affordable Connectivity Program, ACP, through the FCC, Federal Communications, blah blah blah, because of Daniel being on Medicaid and Social Security and all that. It qualified us for a $30 a month discount. So it covered the increase of $30 that has happened over the past year. It took me about an hour and a half just to get the information, application, phone calls, you know, like on hold. Okay, so now you have to go here, and now you have to do this. And I'm like, okie dokie. And I started doing the troubleshooting because my Wi-Fi has been really slow. And then I just was like, I am so done. Do you know what I'm saying? Like on the phone with like service providers and bills, and this isn't even like the doctor stuff that I do. Dealing with insurance companies and calling for stuff and ordering supplies and finding things and looking for things and struggling, appealing bills and all of those things. This is just house, and I have to say I have not been the best at managing my household expenses because I just get so overwhelmed. It's just so much to manage. It's like, you know, mortgage, insurance, oil, electric, house maintenance, septic system, what else? Windows and cleaning and equipment and I don't know, going the dump passes and I don't know, getting the wood stove cleaned and the appliances, like the dryer broke, getting the dryer fixed, and just keeping things clean and scooping the cat box and figuring things out. And yeah, it's like a lot on top of managing the nursing staff and the vocational day staff and Daniel himself and making sure he's having activities and things that are good. And then I also have a podcast, a YouTube channel, and an Etsy store. And I'm a wife and a mother, a friend, and everything other that you can think of. So it's a lot. And my problem in life that I talk about in therapy a lot is that I tend to be a procrastinator, and then it bites me in the bum because I procrastinate the things that just, you know, kind of make me feel anxious and remind me of the fact that I you know, don't have a lot of money, and yet it's actually good when you face these fears, because 9 times out of 10, by facing these fears and making these phone calls, somebody says, well, you know what, there is this credit, and there is this program, and there is this yada yada, and they usually appreciate that you're trying and making an effort. And if things go south, then you just get a lawyer and you have them handle it. And that's happened with things in the past too. But anyways, that was my day today on Tuesday, August 29th. And Daniel was in here wrapped in a weighted blanket because he's had a fussy afternoon. The nurse just left. Can I take this off? No, because it's really heavy and it needs to be cleaned. I can't clean it right now because my dryer's broken. Ah! Hello. Hello, buddy. Now you're in a good mood, though. You're happy now. You got a lot of laundry there? You got a lot of laundry? Do I have to go to the laundromat again? And then there's the dogs. So I'm not here to just give you a long list of all the things I'm complaining about. But sometimes I just, you know, I don't feel very seen. And it's in times like this where I have this urge to, like, I have some poems I want to revise, and I have an offer to be a podcast guest on someone else's show, and I want to work on my sponsorship activities because I've got a couple of good things happening with my podcast. I need to get some more downloads, like a couple hundred more, and then I'll be able to qualify for monetization activities, which I have on the YouTube channel. So trying, guys. It's just, I mean, I want to give this like full-time energy, but you know, how do I do everything and remain happy and fulfilled and calm? It's just, the money part of it is the hardest, and I'm trying to do all these manifestation things to look at it positively and to be abundant, and it's helping a lot. Like, my whole mindset has changed this year, last year, this year. It doesn't make the problems go away, but it opens up the ability to kind of look at them differently and find more solutions. If that makes sense. Anyways, that's my little spiel. And now I'm just waiting for the grocery people to come, because I was gonna make cookies for my father-in-law, and I got the stuff and I made the beginning of the batter and realized I didn't have vanilla extract because I took it to Cape Cod. I made a little package of baking goods, baking supplies for cookies at the Cape, and then I left it there. I forgot it. So I had to order more vanilla because I've got half a cookie mix in my fridge. Anyway, we'll do that later. Am I okay? Is this like okay? Do you think I'm losing my mind? Still have a broken wheelchair. Still waiting for a call back from New Motion on when they're going to come and fix his chair. I got a lot of things that are giving me some pressure, but I've also got a lot of things that I feel hopeful about. I've got a lot of people that I'm praying for, and a lot of people that I love, and a lot of people that I want to see, and only one me. And right now I'm like really only one me because John's in Delaware. Hi, John, in Delaware. By the time you see this, I'll be back. You'll be back. What? Anyways, I'm just highly entertained by these three guys. 1, 2, 3. This is my team. Team Julie. I love my animals. I love them so much. They're so good. You're so good. You're just the goodest. Yes, you are. Hi, Holly. Hi, TT. Hi, Theo. I would like to know how everybody else is doing. Does anybody else have anxiety when they have to deal with paying their bills? and trying to make sure their bills are the less expensive version of what they are supposed to be, and trying to get deals on things, trying to survive, because, you know, I don't have any income, which is a really stickler for me. Like, it's a scary thing, you know. I'm supposed to have an income, and I was supposed to have a career, I was supposed to have a job, I was supposed to have a 401k and Social Security money. But I've been here doing all of these things, and, you know, it sometimes turns my brain into fudge. Like, why did I go to school for a master's degree? Oh yeah, because I wanted to do things with my career. Well, it did. For a short time. I mean, I'm here by choice, of course, because I love Daniel. He is my beautiful, beautiful son. It's just hard when you want to still live in your house, and, you know. And I think eventually we're going to downsize anyway. But right now we can't deal with any of that. This house is set up for Dan, and John always says, hold on, I'm putting water down there in the dog bowl. John always says, you know, we're not going to move until, you know, things are set with our families. We have a lot of family issues. Not so much with my dad. He's doing okay since my mom died. But John's parents, you know, they're older, and there's a lot of stuff going on. So we need to take care of them and be there for them, and, you know, we kind of watch over them from a distance. It's just yeah. Anyway, speaking of them, my in-laws, I'm going to make cookies as soon as my vanilla gets here, so I probably won't be able to go over there tomorrow because I only have a nurse till 6. But maybe Thursday morning. Probably Thursday. Not sure. Did you choose that on your Dynavox? What are you watching?